Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of 8648. I am the temporary squatter here at this house and present show host for this week's episode. We'd like to entitle this week's episode, Elbow Protection. Now, you may be wondering, elbow protection, what kind of episode is that? Well, as many of you know, and as most of you don't know, there have been frequent recurrences and call-ins of elbow rubbing going on around the Memphis metropolis. Now, this may seem like not a big deal to you, but ladies and gentlemen, you need to be careful. Elbow rubbing is a dangerous thing. Lock your doors, keep your kids safe, and most importantly, follow a few of these tips that me and the lovely house host, Becca, are going to share with you today. So I would like to introduce Becca to the scene. If you will notice, Becca has got a lovely hoodie on. Now, the thing about this hoodie is that she can actually hide her elbow in the pocket and in the sleeve. So she has no risk of having anyone coming up and rubbing her elbow because of how she's got it situated. Now, this is good. You might want to teach your children this because, you know, honestly, elbow rubbing is even happening at churches these days. You know, your kid sits too close to a stranger, just a little sneak over while they're taking notes. It gets a little awkward. I'm not kidding you. And elbow germs, unbelievable. So the thing about this, again, like I was saying, is that when she puts this in here, there's no sign to the people around her that she is prepared to protect her elbows. It's very inconspicuous, very safe. You know, you can even think about it when you're just shopping with your kids, just the types of clothes that they could just sneak their elbow into the pocket. It's the easiest thing. Just teach them, sneak it into the pocket. That's going to be step one. Elbow, pocket, sneak it in. Now, the next form of protection that you could do, sometimes the pocket just isn't enough. It's summertime, you know what it gets like, it's hot, it's steaming, and you don't want to have to keep a jacket in your back pocket or carry it around while you're walking around town. So, and especially if you're a nature person, sometimes what you need is something a little lighter, something a little fluffier, and something that will not only keep people away, but will keep the bugs away. So this has been proven to help with ants. We've shown this to be true here at 8648. It's baby powder. Now, not only will this protect you from any ants that you may be experiencing while you're out picnicking or, you know, hiking or anything like that, but it's also going to protect you from strangers or friends who want to rub your elbows, because if they do, they'll look like they're on crack. Number 2, baby powder. Baby powder equals crack. People don't want to be on crack because there's cops around, and when cops see crack, they go, hey, we're going to arrest them. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. The third option is great if you've been in an accident, something like that, because a lot of times you can't really be carrying around all this stuff if you've ended up becoming a gimpy, which happens to us all. So I would like to introduce to you the crutch. This is actually probably one of the most lethal weapons. You know, I mentioned that you could use it if you're an invalid of sorts, but even better, you can use it if you're not. It's an inconspicuous way going around town, trying to get a date. I mean, who else wants to date except for Pity? But most importantly, if you're on that date, you have extreme elbow protection. Look at as she lifts the elbow up. When they go to rub the elbow, they are met with the crutch. Do you know what that does to a person? Bad things. Bad things to their belly. Crutch. And also, another thing about the crutch, too, is that you can take it and you can brace it around your stomach when you're sitting. So it's kind of a multi-purpose sort of thing. Now, sometimes people who like to rub elbows can be a little more aggressive. Sometimes they just can't take no for an answer. So you, your kids, they may run across a person who needs just another step. we would like to introduce to you the boxing glove. Now, the great thing about the boxing glove is that you can knock them in the jaw right when they come after your elbow. They can't even see your elbow. You're covered with a boxing glove. That is safety, my friends. That is safety. And that is a necessity in this elbow rubbing fest of a world today. You keep your elbow safe and you jab up. What's that look at? Oh, upper jab. Can we do a side jab too? Is that possible? Man, Muhammad Ali ain't got nothing on that right there. The elbow upper jab. That is the second to final straw for elbow protection. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go to your local Dick's Sporting Good today. Get yourself a boxing glove and you keep those elbows safe. They have baby boxing gloves. You put them on your babies. You keep their elbows safe. You teach them how to fight. You ain't got no rubbing. Now, the last and final, most extreme form of elbow protection. If you really just cannot keep your elbow safe, if you're struggling with all these other ones, the last form is Bon Qui Qui style. Let me tell you something. You see this? We got a knife up on her elbow. It's a straight up knife. So when they come after your elbow, what you say to them? You say, I will cut you. You come after my... Look at that. I will cut you. I will cut you! Ladies and gentlemen, keep your elbow close.
And your elbows closer.
8648, signing out.